All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Unique Adventures. We are on the Freedom of the Seas doing our room review for you. We are in cabin 9316, and this is a balcony, and we're going to be going over the layout in the room and some different things you may want to bring to help optimize your stay in this type of room. So as you can see, when we were first coming in the door, right opening here, we've got the closet area right here. You can see the front door. You do have a couple of hooks right there that you can use. We use those to hang our lanyards and our sea passes on. You can definitely see we've got our bag there, and you got that good little luggage rack divider there as well. Assortment of hangers. Spin all the way around here. You've got the safe along with a bunch of floating shelves all the way down. Really nice for storage. Also has your life vests and stuff in there in case you need that. Safety first. And then we're gonna go into the bathroom next. We're gonna turn on the light. You can see not a lot of going on in here. You got your shower with your dispenser there. I do like the shower head. It had a lot of great pressure in it, plus it revolves off that track so that you can put the head at whatever height you want, and you can also take it off and use it as a wand. So it worked out real nice. So you definitely got that. She's got the toilet. Did what it needed to do. Nothing really more to say there. You also have the vanity set up here, which if you go on this back side, opens up and gives you more storage, which is really good for keeping your personal items off the counter. The room service in here was really good. Our steward came through and did an amazing job for us every day. All right, so now we're coming into the main part of the room here. You're gonna see a lot of mirrors and stuff. So we've got the vanity set up here. Some good storage. Up in there to put your clothes, your belongings, all of that. The first thing I want to talk to you about is being a game changer piece here is we know in this room the only two plugs that are in are right there. And if you bring a lot of electronic equipment like we do, plugs are a premium. And so we did know that they had the two standard plugs, but also have the European plug in here that you can't use unless you have an adapter to go in there, which we bought off of Amazon. We'll leave a link below, but it fits right in there and worked like a charm. Added us an extra plug plus an extra couple of USB ports on the top. Really clutch move here. If you're not using one of these and you need some extra charging space, this might be your jam. It's made by Anchor. Great product. Can't recommend it enough, and it wasn't that expensive. You've also got storage on either side. And I actually like this storage. We had to put a cup in there because didn't want it in the shot. Got another Another one there. Gorgeous, gorgeous little setup there. The other thing that we wanted to talk about is kind of a game changer. Now, as we've all known lately here in the late side of 2024, they got away from us using anything with a cord attached to it now, because you couldn't have surge protectors. So we used to carry these big USB towers that you just plug in. Well, you can't do that anymore. It has to be directly plugged into the wall. We found this guy here. It's a good little piece here. We'll leave a link for it below as well. It has 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-As to help get those, keep your charging station going. We found it was pretty good and worked out really good here on the cruise. We also bought one of these charging pads. Now, if you have something with a wireless charging pad, if you have an Apple product, I can't recommend this enough. This thing compact folds into this small little box and then fits all this, and it just folds up on each other. You can charge your Apple Watch, you can charge your mag charger phone, or your I don't think you have to mag into it. I think you could probably just use it as a flat surface, but definitely look at the description below to make sure that it fits your phone. And then this side over here, we don't have AirPods that charge on a wireless pad, but that is what the end of this is, but still provides some really, really great value for a piece of equipment if you're looking to kind of streamline your process, because this only takes one plug and powers all this. So definitely stay on to that, because I think that was a great piece for us. Got your fridge. Decent little setup here. Not much to write home about. It worked. It kept everything really cold, and that's all I want out of a fridge. So we're coming back around. You got the big full-length mirror there in case you need to check your fit. Got a big couch. I do believe this might convert down into a bed, but don't quote me on that because we didn't attempt it. And then you still just got your little nightstand area there, got your lights. You got these cool lights on the sides here if you want just that ambiance, but then you can also hit this button down here for a little reading light that you can kind of adjust around. So make it work for you. As onto our bed here, I know it's not made to Royal Caribbean standards, but this is our debarkation morning, so we're just doing a quick little room review here. So that's a full-size bed. Actually, it's queen size. We're going to come over to this side of the bed. This was also another little game changer for us. So we know that there are no outlets over here. We love to have a little bit of air circulation at night, and so we picked up this little fan, which worked out really good. It's USB, so you just bring a bigger battery bank, and this battery bank here lasted about 2 days. You may want to test battery banks on your way here. Don't bring something and just think it's going to get through the night. This one here is pretty hefty. I think this one is 24,000 milliamp hours in this bank, and it has a cool digital readout gauge, so it makes it really easy to use and to know when I needed to charge it. I pretty much got 2 days worth of overnights fan use on this, and then you just charge it up during the day and use it at night. Me and my wife both had one of these on the side of our bed. Makes it really nice if you're feeling a little hot and stuffy and you need to circulate that air. This thing has 3 speeds. We only kept it on just the one, and it worked out really, really good. So definitely a little game changer thing, since there is no plugs over here to be able to use at the nightstand level. You'd have to drag something from the other side over here to be able to make that happen. So good little tip there. My last little tip for you are these things. Magnetic hooks. If you don't know, now you know. You need to have these because all the walls are magnetic. You can hang stuff up. We actually hung a bag right here, and you literally just stick it to the wall and you can stick stuff to it. Now, the other thing that we found with these, and this is the pro tip here, if you're in this cabin room and you do not like the light, we ended up having to take a clothespin. We ended up having to take a clothespin and go down the center of this to keep all the light out. But the other thing is that we had a little bit of light coming through the back side. If you have enough of these right into the wall, and no light will, or less light will get through. I'm not going to say no light, but it'll definitely help. And we used a couple of these on either side. So that is your other pro tip. And then of course, you got that gorgeous cabin, or gorgeous balcony, I'm sorry. Got that gorgeous balcony out here, and currently we are in dock in Fort Lauderdale. It's kind of a blustery morning, but that's pretty much gonna wrap this up. We enjoyed this room. It worked out really good, and we had all the different pieces to help us out. What did you think about this? Have you been on the Freedom of the Seas? Are you coming? Drop me a comment below. Let me know so that we can help you with all your questions for this boat, because we've been on it for a week and we know a little bit about a little bit. So drop that comment below. Make sure you stay subscribed to the channel, and also look at all those links down there. If you want any of these items that we used in our room review, definitely hit us up. But once again, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you stay subscribed to the channel so that when we go on the Freedom of the Seas, when we give you those room reviews, and we also give you those tips and tricks and those different items that you need to bring to maximize your room, you won't miss it. But until then, we'll see you guys in the next adventure.